Hello and welcome to Bargain and Switch and Gaming. My name is Rich and we're going to play a little more Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Got a bunch of quests I'm in the middle of, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do at the moment. What's this quest here? The Burden Letter. I can deliver the proof of decayed head of the workers. Alrighty. Let's go right over here. Ah, yeah, it's outside. You know what? We're just gonna... get down there. Last tree.
I wish I'd stayed us.
What are you poking around here for? You're one of them, aren't you? You better sod off, or else.
Calm down, Bryn. No one would be so stupid as to show up here after making such a mess.
What happened?
You'll have to excuse Bryn. None of us are in the best of moods lately. Someone has been sabotaging our equipment for the past few weeks, and it looks like it's a professional job. They seem to know perfectly well how to make life difficult for us. And after what happened last time, my people have had enough. They refuse to work. They don't want to risk their health. Bandits, probably. Or rebels from Kunokt. Although at this point, they're one and the same. The workers refuse to keep working. Not only do they feel threatened, but, well, there's no denying that not everyone from Kunokt is happy about what we're doing here. I can understand them, in a way. We made them destroy their own land.
They should just give up. If they piss Denham off, it's not going to be pretty.
Bryn, calm down, please. Remember why we're doing this. It's for their own good.
And we have our orders, for which we are held accountable. It's us or them.
The bandits used to come at night, destroy our equipment, and then disappear. But last time, they beat one of the guards unconscious. Poor sod was just lying there, like a tenderized steak for the whole night. He lost a lot of blood. And when we finally managed to wake him up,
It turned out that Aedwin wasn't himself anymore. His head was all messed up. Bastards.
Yes. He was delirious. Kept seeing strange things. He thought we wanted to hurt him.
We have to catch those scumbags.
Something needs to be done, that's for sure. But for now, we wait. Denholm doesn't want to give us any more guards. So, if you want to earn some money, we could use your help. One of the workers claims to have seen the direction those thugs ran. They're familiar with the area. They mentioned a so... That's good. If you discover anything...
Okay, this is cave.
Hello.
The cave.
So it turns out that the perpetrators of all this mess were indeed hiding there. Thank you for taking the risk and for your help. I'll send a messenger to Denholm. He's the only one who can give further orders, though I have no doubt that justice will be served. Here's your reward. You deserve it.
Getting restless.
Burning letter. Quest complete. Ah, and got level up. Nice. All right. Tributes. Range. Thirty. Stamina. The bag. I could use one practicality. Okay. Oh, two more practicality, but you get crafting bonus. Strength. Endurance. I probably could use endurance because I don't have anything in like bonus stamina and stuff, but that was working. My bow stuff. let's look at our quests. Yeah. What's this one down here? The Descent. Quests. Okay, so we don't want to do that one. Hey, back up to town there.
Nothing ever happens.
What is over here? Shrine. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this right now. Back the other way. I don't really get from jumping a bunch, but why not? We got some bounties.
What do you want? Ah, here's our troublemaker. You've really caused a stir around here with that spectacle in front of the Menhir. I had everything in order. The cart was ready, and people were all set to move to Camelot. But now, you appear out of nowhere, and suddenly a dying pile of stones lights up like a bonfire. That's bad. That's very bad. Firstly, because now I have to write yet another report to Camelot that we're going to be late, and that they need to send us even more supplies. Secondly, you've somehow reignited the Menhir, and this has reignited people's hopes that they can stay. And that's dangerous. And before you ask why it's dangerous, take a look around town. The recent Red Death outbreak took its toll, and I'm pretty sure things are just going to get worse and worse. But you should be thankful to them. Their hopes are the only reason we haven't locked you up for sabotaging our initiative. That's the assumption I decided to go with, and that's why we're talking. Perhaps there's still a chance to sort out this mess. You can go tell Murig that your presence doesn't change anything about our deal, and that you are unwilling to help with his endeavors, whatever they may be. And if he doesn't listen, play along, but come back to me when you learn what he has planned. Isn't it obvious? For the safety of all the residents of Avalon. Only by gathering the Meniers in one place and reigniting them will we be able to keep ourselves safe from the weirdness. Avalon's population has significantly declined over recent years. We're on the brink of extinction, damn it. That's why we need to stick together, to take care of each other. Only Camelot possesses the necessary infrastructure to establish the right conditions for its people. If they remain here, they will die, either from the weirdness itself or from the horde of monsters it spawns. And there aren't enough soldiers here for their protection. You must know that I didn't come here just to obey orders. I truly believe that this is the only way to save everyone on Avalon. Then at the very least, we'll have bought some time for those wiser than us to think of an alternative solution. Perhaps we will invade Tuathon, like in the glorious old days. Or perhaps someone will find a way to free the derelict fleet, allowing us return to the homelands. I don't know. But there's one thing I'm certain of, and I'll repeat it as often as necessary. Only by standing together can we overcome the weirdness. Scattering out people across the island is the worst solution, and it's a sure path to our ruin. I'll await your return.
I'm sure I'll enter with him.
I'd rather not have to put your name on. Yes? I recognize these remains. That's Thorn the Bloodbound. A complete madman. If you have his sword with you, be careful. It grants strength to the wielder, but at the cost of their blood. There are stories that Thorn got it from a demon he made a pact with. We'll probably never know. And here are the remains of Sir Valen himself. Justice finally caught up with him. He was a scoundrel, a drunkard, and a libertine. And an aristocrat, too. At the Camelot court, he plotted, seduced, and stabbed people in the back. Literally. Eventually, he was betrayed himself. And he ended up here, as a common bandit. Or rather, as your handful of coins for his head. You managed to catch Lame Lorcan. Well done. I didn't know him personally, but he used to be a scout in Camelot's army. One day, he went on a mission and returned with a nasty wound above his knee. Supposedly, a weird beast got him, but he managed to kill it and drag himself back to camp. After that, he started to change, becoming more and more aggressive. Eventually, he began shooting people with his bow for no reason. He was hiding in the area, occasionally attacking people. And if it weren't for you, he'd still be doing it. Thank you. Here's your reward. Hey, care to humor an old soldier with a friendly spar? These bones could use some warming up. That's the spirit. That's all you got? Damn it all, that was pathetic. 2 strikes and I'm on my ass. What happened to me? I used to be a force to be reckoned with. Now I'm just an old fool, shuffling papers and barking orders. Exercise? I don't have time for that. I'll be in the grave before I see results. No, I need something faster, something stronger. Exactly. You're quick. I'll give you that. There are potions, elixirs, things out there that can bring back the strength I've lost. I need one of those. Not some quack remedy, mind you. Something real. Something powerful. If I knew, I'd have fetched it myself. But there's talk of alchemists in the region who dabble in such things. And if anyone's got the gall to brave the wilds for it, it's you. I've also heard about some powerful stuff from the Dalrieta tribes. Trust me, I'm not a fan of those folks. But if it works as they say it does, I'll take it. Good. No, I keep this camp running. Trouble is, I can't spare any soldiers. I handle... You want glory and gold? See me. You want to...
I'll await your return.
Ooh, another. Alright, let's see what we got quest-wise here.
Oi, you. You're new here, aren't you? I don't think I've seen you around before. Ah, no, sorry. It's just that we don't see many new faces around here. Just us and the locals and, well, if you haven't... Do they? Then maybe we're all just sick of looking at each other. I'm sure they're not all... But it's not like I want to be here either. I've got a pregnant wife waiting for me at home.
He's dead.
And they won't even let me buy a book for her. Yeah, about birthing and labour and whatnot. It's going to be our first, you see, so my wife's worried sick. But that Dalrieta wench chased me out of her bookshop and won't let me back in. Well, please. Oh,
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
There's nothing. Gold. The true. Look around you. It's just greedy. There is Sagram and Vane. Nothing. Present. Oh, always on Kunark, as is Yvain's, and I've seen it haunt a kingdom, an apparition. I saw it. Sagramore!
Nice.
Sagramore!
It's a little crazy.
Hello there. Well, the men here doesn't seem to be on the verge of dying. The longer they stick around, it's a bit of a shame. He always says...
What's he got there? Red Shield Commander's armor, huh? And then Weird Lantern. Oh, you can have some banded armor. And a prefect Gladius.
Always a pleasure to see you. Hello.
Ooh, titanium arrow.
I envy you. If I only had access to bows like this.
Okay, inventory. You have to read them. Nice.
Good to see. A trip to the caves by the bay in the south. The bandits set up a camp there, so I decided to go after them. They were drunk, so I thought they caught on and started chasing me. I barely managed. Oh, yes. Isn't he? Always with...
Skill of a master. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh, hello there.
It would accomplish a whole heck of a lot, but you know. Let's go to the map here.
You lost or what?
Yeah, or what, lady? Let's talk to Yvain for her, and then we'll call it quits.
The less attention, the better.
I wasn't expecting company.
I know. I already asked Anselm to tell her to wait. But Morag's a stubborn one. Honestly, what does she expect me to do? I'm not about to argue the legate over one inn. Not when there are far more pressing matters at hand. I don't doubt that. For Kunart, I wouldn't be surprised if Denholm shuts the inn down out of fear of rebellion. And I'm hardly in a position to challenge. We all have to endure these... Well, surely she's been given some... Oh, very well. Tell her she'll be paid part of the debt. I can't offer more than that. That's my final... Does it now? But that I thank him for his concern, and that I will take his advice under... Just keep your head down.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Tell the old lady she's I get archery for looking at the statue of the woman. Nice.
And? But the inn stays closed? Figures. So now instead of standing around here, I'll be stuck at home, hoping those thugs from Camelot will graciously pay what they owe me. I'd say it's better than nothing, but honestly, it's barely that. Eh? Should have known better than to count on that good-for-nothing lordling. Thank you, stranger. I'm glad at least someone here still cares about the common folk.
Petition the Lord. Alright, we had one more quest here that I think we just... inform the merchant. I probably just passed on some spy stuff.
Always. Hello. Oh, out. Ha! You see? I always say when's good work.
Alright, noise. Alright, it's probably a good place to end this. I'll say thank you all for watching. I guess we'll see more of Fall of Avalon, or Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Let me know in the comments if there's a game at Game Pass or PS Plus. Games are free to play, games are silly and interesting. Write that down in the comments as well. I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. I'll see you guys all next time.